This is Elika Ansari. I'm a writer. I recently published a book called The Five Stages of Moria, the worst refugee camp on earth, which is based on true stories that I heard while working in a camp that burned out 2 years ago called Moria Camp. I first reached out to Nico from Siyakhuluma podcast because my publisher Artbound suggested that I should, and he responded almost immediately, and he was very keen, very professional, and he wanted to work with me.
So, what was your first impression on the first Zoom meeting?
So I found him very eager to help, extremely like willing to just give up his free time to help authors, asking for nothing in return. Just the passion, the drive for him to work with writers to bring to light important issues and causes such as the one that I was writing about. I found that very refreshing, and I'm very grateful to him for what he did.
So, did the podcast have impact on your book launch, and what was the most thing that stand out during the interview?
I thought the podcast, so we did two interviews before the book launch, which I thought was very helpful. Nico asked very insightful questions, which was very intelligent questions that brought the important issues to light prior to the book launch. Nico was also kind enough to attend my book launch and do a recording of the book launch, like of the initial, I think it was 15 minutes, which was very helpful for publicity and for my book. So I'm very grateful for that.
So, how was Nico's audio editing skills?
I thought it was very professional. I think he went back and he edited some things that flowed much better afterwards. I thought it was very professional in general.
So, would you say some few words about the benefits of using Siyakhuluma, like about the podcast, and then during your book launch?
I thought that so that it was the only podcast that I worked with. So I worked with other podcasts as well. Sia Kuluma was the only one that I did more than one episode with, and I thought that was very beneficial in terms of consistency, continuity. Nico gave me a chance first to introduce the general topics of the book, and then come back and go more into depth about the characterization, about just myself, about a variety of other issues like healing, acceptance, etc. So I thought there was much more of a flow and much more continuity in being able to work with him more than once. And I'm very appreciative of the fact that he gave me this chance, the fact that he was so accessible, the fact that he was so fast and expedient, and he was always very eager to work with me as a writer and to bring these issues into light. He's very passionate about helping refugees in general. I'm aware that he also volunteers with refugees, or he's aware of many opportunities to volunteer with refugees in Glasgow. I saw him putting a lot of heart into this.